Imagine cruising through the cosmos when an unidentified object suddenly appears. This is no scene from a sci-fi movie, but real accounts from astronauts who've encountered what's been dubbed as phantom satellites. These mystery objects appear out of nowhere and vanish just as quickly, leaving those who witness them puzzled and intrigued. So, what are these phantom satellites? Some believe they could be space debris or remnants of forgotten missions, lost then found in the vastness of space. But as with anything unexplained, more tantalizing theories abound. Some speculate that these could be artifacts from extraterrestrial civilizations, or even unknown advanced technology cloaked in the enigma of the cosmos. Though these theories are fascinating, they are, as of now, mere conjectures. As these elusive specters of the cosmos continue to mystify us, they remind us that space, the final frontier, still holds many secrets waiting to be unearthed. Space is not always a dark void. Sometimes it's lit by unexplained flashes. These aren't the flashes of distant stars or the steady glow of a nearby planet, but fleeting, inexplicable lights that dance in the darkness. Astronauts have reported seeing these ghostly illuminations, flickering like phantoms against the backdrop of the cosmos. What could they be? Some suggest they might be cosmic phenomena, like the auroras of distant planets, or the brilliant flashes of exploding stars. Others propose they could be optical illusions, tricks of the light caused by the interplay between the spacecraft and the sun. But of course, there are those who can't help but wonder if these lights might be signals from extraterrestrial beings. Regardless of their origin, these ghostly lights captivate and mystify us, reminding us of the vast unexplored mysteries of the universe. These ghostly lights remain an enigma, their true nature hidden in the depths of space. The International Space Station, our home away from home, holds its own eerie secrets. Astronauts living aboard this marvel of human engineering have reported instances that can make one's blood run cold. Strange sounds like whispers in the wind echo through the seemingly endless corridors with no discernible source. The hum of machinery becomes a spectral symphony, playing out a chilling space opera. Then, there are the disturbances. Equipment that was once stationary suddenly shifts, as if moved by an unseen hand. Tools disappear from their designated spots, only to be found in the most unlikely of places. Some attribute these occurrences to the station's mechanical quirks, or the disorienting effects of living in zero gravity. However, there are those who whisper of a haunting, suggesting that the spirits of astronauts who gave their lives in the pursuit of space exploration still linger. Whatever the cause, one thing is certain: the ISS continues to be a source of otherworldly tales. Unidentified flying objects, the staple of any spooky space story. Think about it, you're soaring through the cosmos, when suddenly, you spot something strange in the distance. An object, or perhaps a formation, that doesn't align with the stars, planets, or known man-made satellites. This is the reality for some astronauts who've reported seeing unexplainable aerial phenomena during their missions. Could these UFO sightings be simply misunderstood natural phenomena? Perhaps they're the result of cosmic dust refracting sunlight, or maybe they're the fleeting afterimages of meteors burning up in a planet's atmosphere. Some may even be human-made objects, like space debris or secret satellites, catching the light in unusual ways. Yet, there are sightings that defy these explanations. Sightings of peculiar shapes darting across the sky or strange formations hovering in the distance. These encounters leave astronauts questioning what truly lurks beyond our atmosphere. These UFO sightings leave us with more questions than answers. Space may be silent, but astronauts have reported hearing the inexplicable. Imagine floating in the celestial sea, surrounded by an infinite expanse of nothingness. Suddenly you hear a whisper or a faint murmur. It's just you, your spaceship, and the vast vacuum of space. Where could it have come from? Astronauts have reported such encounters, describing them as eerie, unexplained sounds that seem to emanate from the void. Some believe these could be cosmic phenomena, like the echoing of distant celestial events, resonating through the fabric of space-time itself. Others suggest a more earthly explanation: auditory hallucinations, perhaps triggered by the isolation and sensory deprivation of space travel. The human mind is known to fill in the gaps when starved of sensory input, and these whispers could be our brain's way of making sense of the silence. Yet, despite these theories, a definitive answer remains elusive. The cosmic whispers continue to baffle us, their origin unknown. The dark side of the moon, an unexplored territory that stirs unease among astronauts. This vast expanse, hidden from our view, provokes a sense of trepidation, a feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. When astronauts gaze upon the moon's dark side, they encounter a world shrouded in shadows and mystery, sparking a primal fear of the unknown. This fear can be attributed to our human instinct to fear what we don't understand. However, the moon's dark side also presents a psychological challenge. The isolation and silence amplify every sound, every movement, making even the most seasoned astronaut's heart race. Some suggest that this unease could stem from the unknown entities that may lurk in the lunar shadows, while others propose that it could be the psychological effects of the isolation and silence. Despite the numerous missions to the moon, its dark side remains largely uncharted and enigmatic. The dark side of the moon remains a mystery, its secrets untold. Time as we know it behaves differently in space. Picture this. You're an astronaut, zipping through the cosmos at incredible speeds, or perhaps you're near a massive object like a black hole. Suddenly you notice that your wristwatch seems to be ticking slower than the onboard clock of your spacecraft. This isn't a malfunction or a trick of the light. You're experiencing time dilation, a concept straight out of the pages of a science fiction novel. Einstein's theory of relativity, which revolutionized our understanding of time and space, predicted this very phenomenon. According to the theory, the faster you move or the closer you are to a gravitational field, the slower time appears to pass for you compared to someone in a different frame of reference. It's a concept that might seem outlandish, but it's been observed and measured in space missions. Now imagine the unsettling feeling of living through this. You're aging slower than your friends and family back on Earth. You might leave for a mission and return to find your loved ones years older while you've barely aged. It's a bizarre concept that challenges the very core of our understanding of reality. Not only does time dilation affect the personal experiences of astronauts, but it also impacts how we navigate and communicate in space. It requires complex calculations to ensure that time-sensitive operations go smoothly, adding another layer of complexity to the already intricate ballet of space travel. Despite our understanding of the theory, experiencing time dilation firsthand can be a surreal and somewhat eerie experience. It's one thing to understand the concept, but another altogether to watch your wristwatch tick slower than the clock on your spaceship, to feel yourself pulled out of sync with time as we know it. Time dilation, a mind-bending reality of space travel, continues to perplex those who experience it. One thing's for sure though, it's another fascinating if not spooky aspect of venturing into the cosmos. Space also houses the uncanny, things that are strangely familiar, yet eerily off. The concept of the uncanny valley is not exclusive to humanoid robots or lifelike animations on Earth. It permeates the realm of space exploration as well. Imagine an astronaut landing on a distant planet only to encounter landscapes that bear an eerie resemblance to Earth but are just different. A forest of crystal trees, a sea of liquid methane, mountains that defy gravity. Familiar, yet so alien. Astronauts may experience this uncanny valley due to the psychological effects of long-term space travel. The mind, yearning for the familiar, might interpret alien landscapes in an earthly context, creating a cognitive dissonance that feels unsettling. This sense of unease is a testament to the vast unknown that is space. It's a constant reminder that we are explorers treading on the frontier of the known universe. The uncanny valley serves as a reminder that space, as familiar as it may seem, is a realm of the unknown. From phantom satellites to the uncanny valley, space is a treasure trove of mysteries. We've delved into the eerie unknown, exploring 8 spine-chilling encounters astronauts have faced in their cosmic adventures. The inexplicable phantom satellites drifting in the void, the ghostly lights dancing in the darkness, and the haunted tales of the International Space Station. We've touched upon the baffling UFO sightings that defy conventional explanation, and the unsettling cosmic whispers echoing in the vacuum of space. The dark side of the moon, an uncharted territory that whispers of unseen watchers, and the surreal experience of time dilation, where reality warps and bends at the speed of light. Finally, the uncanny valley, that unsettling feeling when something isn't quite right, a sensation that's all too familiar for those venturing into the great unknown. As we continue to venture into the cosmos, who knows what other eerie secrets we'll uncover?